Masks are extremely difficult to perform in.
Stitching on the machine is done using the inside edge of the presser foot as a guide.
Hello humans, I am Ophidian, the master of snake style and maker of masks at Closet Champion. If you know me, you know my catchphrase, A, B, C. Always be closing your mask.
What?
Over the years, I've worn almost every single style of mask that you can wear while performing in the ring.
Metal. And Ophidian.
Second, I might have a clue on this strat. What? He's back!
There are many different ways to secure a mask to a head, but we're going to be discussing 4 in particular. The lacing panel, zippers, snaps, and pullovers. So whether you're a wrestler looking to live that mask in public life, or you're a maker looking to craft a mask for another performer, I hope that the knowledge I'm dropping on you today makes this process a whole lot easier. Yes.
A, always be B, C, closing. Always be closing.
So first up, the lacing panel. This is a classic Lucha Libre design. When you think of a Lucha mask, the lacing panel is what comes to mind. The lacing panel also allows for adjustments. So if the mask is a little too tight, you can loosen it up. Too loose, you can tighten it. It also means that during a match, it's a lot harder for your opponent to take it off. Insert classic shot of Luchador getting that mask unlaced. The first con, and this is a bit of a personal pet peeve of mine, are strings. I hate strings. We should eliminate them completely from professional wrestling. We are superheroes in the ring, and I feel like the laces kind of ruin the illusion a bit.
You have a lot of feelings about strings.
Yeah. Another con on the maker side of masks is that this lacing panel means this area of the mask loses its stretch. The part of the mask that's adjustable when you're wearing a lace-up is the neck. But when you add the vinyl to the mask, you lose the stretch in the crown, and this can become very tight to the head. There's also some design limitations as well. You can make your back panel decorative for sure, but it still needs to be in that panel shape, and that kind of dictates the way that this is going to look. Pros, you look like a classic luchador. It's adjustable, and it can add some extra drama while you're performing in front of a live audience. Cons, strings. Up next, we've got the zipper. Over the years, the zipper's become very popular amongst mask wearers. It has a very specific fit. The way it forms to the head feels very comfortable and secure. And personally, it's my favorite way to close up a mask. It's sleek, it's sexy, it forms to your head in a way a lacing panel just cannot. It's a lot easier to both take on and off as well. And if you need to in a pinch, you need to slip this guy on real fast, you can do so and have it secure. And like with my design, it opens up another area to add design elements to your mask. If this were a lacing panel, this design would almost be impossible to make. We'd have holes inside the snakes and a lot of extra vinyl in this area. One of the downfalls of having a zipper mask is that you're going to need a closure to secure it. This closure is necessary for a few different reasons. The closure will secure the mask to your head in case the zipper does break. When it comes to my mask, I use parachute buckles to secure it. But this is not common amongst the wrestling scene. Traditionally, you'd see a vinyl tab with a snap on it to cover the zipper pull and to secure it. The additional closure also protects your opponent in the ring. It ensures that the pull is covered and they won't get scratched on it. Masks must endure a lot of hardships while performing, so it's important to have a metal zipper over a nylon zipper, which is why that closure is important. Nobody wants to get ripped up on the metal.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
This next type of closure is exclusive to open mouth masks, and those are snaps. This is probably the most comfortable type of mask that you'll wear. The back is completely closed up, and the opening is only here. These are often used for presentation masks, or as we like to call them in-house, eating masks. but is absolutely viable as an in-ring option. Because the back does not need a closure, this opens up this whole area for design. It creates a whole new space for you to get real artistic. The biggest con with this style of mask is that it must be an open mouth mask. So if you're designing something that needs a closed mouth, this isn't the closure for you. Last is my least favorite type of mask, the pullover or sock mask.
Your thoughts?
What do you think? My thoughts are...
These masks have no visible closure, nothing on the back and nothing underneath. They're secured to the head with elastic bands around the neck, or in some cases with elastic drawstrings. I spent the first 2 years of my career wearing a pullover mask. It's the most trouble I've ever had. Because there's nothing locking it to your chin or to the back of your neck, it slides on you while you're performing, or if your opponent's a little rough with you. You also have the highest risk of your mask accidentally coming off while you perform. Depending on the style of performer you are, this is probably the last option I would go with. The biggest benefit of this style of mask is that the entire head is open for design. Now you might be asking yourself, if I hate it so much, why do I have one? Well, I love it as an entrance mask. It's easy to pull over top of this mask. Oh, I'll actually just do it. I can put it on with ease, and I can take it off with no problem when I'm making my entrance. These are super prevalent in the mask wearing world, and a lot of that has to do with how easy this is to fit to anybody's head. This mask can fit to my head just as easily as it could fit to your head. But that's also its biggest downfall. Whether you're a maker or a performer, I hope you learned something today. And if you want to learn more, you can head over to my Patreon, over at patreon.com/closetchampion, where you can join for as little as $2 a month and get access to our Discord to have conversations about mask and gear making all the time. Think of our Discord as the Hall of Justice, where all of the superheroes in mask making assemble. Masks, yes, we assemble masks. And of course, do the thing, and follow me on all of my social media at OphidianCobra. Comment, like, subscribe. You're on YouTube, you know how this works. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Alright, we're done. Should I have the masks on the head? Do you think that's better for showing? Because I can hold the head, I can actually hold the head without having to hold the mask open. Yeah.
On my left, the challenger. He's the venomous and vile serpent of the Nile, the one and only master of snake style, the Cobra Supernova, the Ouroboros.